Lovely to see you, Ovie. OK, you didn't win, but you did win, really, because there was that, trend going on. Everyone was saying everyone should be like Ovie. What is it about Ovie? How would you describe the gospel according to Ovie?
Be yourself, It's probably my biggest advice. I didn't have any angles going in or anything like that. And I feel like if everyone can be themselves and stay true to themselves, that's the best thing you can do.
So what we saw is what we get. That was the real Ovie. Why did you go in?
I went in because of my big brother, funny enough. Because I'm always sort of travelling and stuff for basketball, I'm only ever really around in the summer times, and I came back and Love Island always seems to be the big deal. And he was like, man, you'd be great on that show if you went on there. And I didn't think anything of it. But, I ended up applying when, I had some downtime and, yeah, now I'm sort of here.
And
you're certainly here, and you're here to stay. I was downstairs, I came through a corridor, opened a door, 6 women passed me the door, and then I heard them saying, oh, my God, he's so good-looking. And I blushed. I blushed a bit, and I turned around and I said, oh, that's so lovely of you to say. And they said, no, Ovie, it's up the corridor there. They just love you. They love you.
How are you coping with the reaction coming out? Because it's a bubble in there, and you don't know what the public is saying about you on the outside, who's liking who, and everybody seems to love you. So how has that felt now, coming out to that?
It feels good. It's a really good feeling, but there's definitely some confusion in there for me. It's like, I don't fully understand it. I've just got in there, I've been myself, and I've come back and people have taken a liking to you.
Well, they have taken a liking to you, and I know your family's very important to you. And Barry, spin the camera, you know where I want to go with this. And basically, a lot of that influence is this tour de force, who I thought was your sister when she came in today. This is Ovie's mum, Felicia, right? And she's tagging, she's a bit of a groupie now. Her life has changed with all this. You're a very young mum, but I just want to say credit to you, mum. You've raised a fine boy. What did you think of him on Love Island?
I think Ovie was just Ovie. And when I see him do certain things, I just say, well, that's typical of Ovie. But most important, I wouldn't take the credit. It was just God's grace upon his life. I wouldn't take the credit.
Oh, well,
that's nice.
I think you should take some credit. Let's talk about all the little things. She said, when I saw him doing those little things, I mean, that's just Ovie. So the little dancing around the kitchen, is that just Ovie?
I got some moves. I got 1, 2 moves. Nah. Yeah, I just like to enjoy myself day to day. I feel like we can all get caught up and stuff, and just enjoy wherever you are.
Yeah. Now, I've got to ask you, because we all go, got a text, got a text. That was always the catchphrase of Love Island. Yeah. Now it's...
Message!
Message! I even found myself doing it to my son, who was like, raised his eyes and went, oh, Mum, that's so not cool, because that's Ovie. I was like, message.
Oh, everyone can
thinking I'm cool. Where did that come from?
It actually came from a movie, that I watched when I was a bit younger. Don't Be a Menace. It's a comedy. Yeah. The Wayans brothers sort of directed it. Just funny, and it just popped into my head.
Yeah. You know that people will be shouting that to you in the street now, don't you?
Yeah. It's wild that it caught on, because when I first said it, like, a couple of the islanders were like, no, that's not the thing. You're not supposed to say that. I was just like,
well, it's certainly the thing now.
Talking about messages and being cool as well, or heads, or whatever it is, because you were just interrupting me again there and I lost my train of thought. What? I mean, I'm just trying to get a question in here.
Yeah, carry on.
The hat in the fridge business, right? Now, if I tried that at home, you wouldn't allow that, would you, Ruth?
No.
No, there you are.
I mean... It just made sense. We're in the heat. You need to keep your head protected. Cool head.
Cool head.
Pop a hat in the freezer.
Good
and
time.
it was just convenient. If you have hats all around the villa, you never have to run back to the bedroom every time. So there was always one within arm's reach.
Good thinking. Yeah. Most people say they're going into Love Island to find love, and obviously, eventually, you coupled up with a gorgeous India. Have you found love?
I can't say love. I think love is a thing that takes time, and love is a thing that takes time to develop. So, we're in a good place, but we're just going to put one foot in front of the other and take...
What about since you've been out? Have you got time to see each other?
Yeah. We spent quite a lot of time together. She's back in Reading now at the moment, sort of handling some stuff. But, yeah, we've we've been enjoying it, taking it in our stride.
Keeping your cards close to your chest there,
Close to your
Ovie.
chest.
That's how you are. The other thing, we had Amber here yesterday, your lovely friend Amber, with her mum. Great friendship the two of you formed. And I think actually that's what started us first starting to love Ovie. It's how you looked after her. She was absolutely heartbroken about Michael, wasn't she? And why did you want to take her under your wing?
I just saw so many positive qualities in Amber, and I felt like at times maybe she could have been a little bit misunderstood. You know, she's gonna check everything you're saying to her, and she's gonna think about it. She's not gonna just sort of let anything just fly by. And I love that quality about her. She knows who she is, and she stuck by it.
So we loved that. We loved that you protected her. And then the ultimate gentlemanly gesture.
Oh.
In the row, so there was India. She got stuck in between this row with Anna and Jordan, and you just quietly appeared and took her hand and just removed her. You didn't get involved in the fight. What was going through your mind at that point? Because so many people talked about that. It was everywhere on social media, like how amazing that you did that.
Yeah. Like I said, it wasn't really something that I even thought about. You know, I saw a girl that I liked sort of in the middle of a situation she had no business sort of being involved in. So, you know, I just felt like it was, you know, kind of my duty to try and help her out of that situation.
Because some guys would have maybe said, hey, don't speak to her like that, or got involved in the row.
Yeah.
You didn't.
No, I mean, you know, throwing more gasoline on a fire doesn't put it out. So that wasn't, I wouldn't have thought that was the best approach to the situation.
So, yeah, gentleman Ovie took over.
Just keep it cool.
Where are we going to see you play your basketball next season?
I'm actually in the middle of trying to negotiate all of that. You know, I've been abroad for a while now, but, you know, we'll sort of see.
I think the home crowds would love to see you.
I would love to be home.
Good man.
I would love to be home.
Lovely talking to you. And we're making breakfast later on.
Gonna make a little bit of breakfast. Hope you like it.
Yeah, me, there'll not be a problem. Not be a problem over at all.